What's up, guys? SAG here. Welcome to another video here in the Smithies FC career mode. And here today we are at Mitchell Park for our home opener here against Mansfield Town. I'm really excited. This is our stadium, ladies and gentlemen, Mitchell Park. Coming all the way from Windsor here. There's the fans in the stands. There's Mansfield Town. Last episode we established a team. We ended up not doing that well in the preseason tournament. As you can see, the fans in the stands. We're in our home uniforms. There's Bashar, Baldacimo there. I believe that's Tolkien. I'm really excited for this one here. Again, we're not going to be the greatest of teams as we look into our lineup. We're going with the exact same lineup, except Diego Durate is going to start on left. Once again, I'm still putting my trust in Paxton Aronson. I really like what he brings as an attacking midfielder. He's really good. And Diego Durate coming up from the Youth Academy. He's going to get a home debut here. But again, our expectation was to be avoid the bottom. So I'll try my best to do it, but it's going to probably start out rough. You don't know, but you're getting used to the team. As you look into Mansfield Town, Clark, Perch, Sweeney, McCollin, Maris, Charsley, Ollie Clark, Jason Law, Jamie Reed, and Jordan Bowery up front. Stone is a striker to play in a 4-1-2-1-2. With a cam, 2 strikers, 3 center mids, and 4 defenders. We are ready here at Mitchell Park. The Mansfield Town team huddling here. They got some pretty decent jerseys too, and we got some nice ones too. There's Andrew Santoro. As we are underway here at Mitchell Park, it's Smithies FC and Mansfield Town. We're going to start off in the 9th minute here. Here's Charsley. Charsley playing it long to Jason Law. Jason Law making a run for it. Baldacimo trying to catch up. The left back caught up for John Tolkien. As Law holding on to it. Law cuts in. Nice play by Law. Just holding it around. Back to Ollie Clark. Into Reed. Reed. Still waiting around. Nice block there. As it goes back to Ollie Clark. Durate trying to get back here. Here's Jason Law. Back to Ollie Clark. Waiting around here. He gets into Law. Law's inside. The strike, and it's 1-0. Jason Law early. Jordan can't make the save on the near post. And it's 1-0 for Mansfield Town. Poor defending there by Smithies FC, and we concede an early goal. And really, that was a solid strike. Nothing really Jordan could do. Maybe he could do something about it. His near post, it really is basically an open post, as you can see. Terrible goalkeeping. May as well have opened up the net wide open because he wasn't saving anything. It's his 3rd goal in the EFL League 2 for Jason Law, and it's 1-0 for Mansfield Town early. Frustrating starting the 25th minute. Ollie Clark and earn a free kick here, and Matt trying to clear, but it's Jordan Bowery. It's already 2-0 for Mansfield Town. They get the cross in. Matt trying to get rid of it, but he can't, and Jordan Bowery is all over that. Nothing Jordan can do about that one. As you see, a decent cross. Matt can't get in front of him, and Bowery gets it 1-2 in the back of the net, and that makes it 2-0. Absolute world-class strike there. Nothing Jordan can do about that. And Smithy's just really upset as his team's already down 2-0 in the 25th minute. Just struggling right now to gain any traction defensively. As we move on here, that would be really it for the first half. We definitely did not play good at all. We could see 2 goals, and we're going to have a lot of work ahead of us in the first half. A slow day for Jake Matt, both the Matt twins, really. But, again, there's still a second half. We're trying to get better as a team, and we're going to struggle in the midst of it as Law and Burry get the goals, and it's 2-0 at the half. Once again, just frustrating right now. But you know what? It's going to come there. I have faith in this team now. We're going to develop into at least a decent side. We're definitely not getting near the bottom in the relegation spots as we begin the second half here. Mansfield Town are going to kick it off. And it's with Charsley. Charsley's going to play to Ollie Clark, and they're just playing around here. Here's Maris. Trying to play along. A poor pass there, and John Tolkien's all over that. Durate finds Baldacimo. Looking around, and it's Paxton Aronson. Just waiting around, finding Jake Matt, who's going to put forward Diego Durante. Here comes Diego Durante. Nice cut in there. Durante looking for Jake Matt. It's Jake Matt. Easy save for Stone. Matt should have done better there. It remains 2-0. Moving on to the 63rd minute. Here's Charsley into Reed. Reed looking around. Reed finds Brewery. Brewery's through with the strike. Jordan making a save there. Keeping it at 2-0. We need that near post goalkeeping there from Jordan. Doing a nice job there. Simple save, but nice just to get Jordan into the game, really. He needs to develop definitely as a keeper. We all need to develop, really. They make a substitution. Maris is coming off for Lapsley here. And here comes the corner here from Ollie Clark. As we won't be taken there. We move on to the 70th minute. As McCollum has it back to Ollie Clark. Clark to Bowery. Bowery waiting around. Back to Clark. Clark. Nice turn. He's going to find Quinn. Quinn with the strike. Nice block by Nigel. Josh is going to find ball to Simo. Back to Paxton Aronson here to Bashar, who finds Andrew. Here goes Andrew. Andrew running around. Can Andrew get it? He passes it off. It's Bo Davis. Oh my goodness. What a save. How did he save it, and how is it still 2-0? Moving on to the 81st minute. Here's Bashar looking for Jake Matt. Jake Matt's making a run for it now. Matt. He's going to play it across. And oh my goodness, what is Bo Davis doing? Once again, 2 straight open misses. And that would really summarize the day as we are near the end of the game. Jake Matt has it. Finding Corbanu. Can Corbanu do anything? He finds Jacob DeVries. Sorry, Jack DeVries back to Corbanu. Corbanu back to DeVries. And doesn't that sum up everything? Missed chances. They put 2 away early, and we're going to lose this game 2-0. A really horrible game for us. I had never missed so many open chances in a game. Really unfortunate in our end. We just played absolutely horrible. As you can see, our players definitely not the happiest here. Jordan Bowery gets their goal. So did Jason Law. And they win by a score of 2-0. Just so frustrating for a home debut, and that's 2 straight losses to open the campaign. Just really frustrating for Smithies FC, but hey, it's only up from here as we move on. And we had our chances. That's all I gotta say. You know, defensively, I know we're gonna be weak at least for a bit, but offensively, we have to develop and we have to get going because I feel like this is gonna be an offensive team, really. As we move on, again, 4 shots on target, but they were all quality chances. They really all were. And we at least should have scored 1 goal, to say the least, there. As you see some of the results around the league. We go into our post-match interview here. And really, they open us up with a tough game. And that's, yeah, we just weren't good. There's no other way to put it. Jake Matt, I don't even think he played that good. I'll be honest. He missed a chance there. Like, no one played good. But I guess they'll say play good. And we were second best. Clear as day, we were second best. We were not good enough. So we move on. We go to Sim against AFC Wimbledon. We are going with the regulars again, but Jean-Croix and Scully are starting. Same with Julian Dan. And in the Carabao Cup, we lose to AFC Wimbledon. We got dominated this game. They're clearly the better team. They're an EFL League 1 team, and we're bottom tier EFL League 2 team. Definitely not good enough on our end, and we have to be better as we move on. So we are eliminated from the Carabao Cup in the first round. I mean, like, let's be real. We're not good enough yet to beat a team like that. Maybe we are. Maybe I'm underestimating them, but we got to get better. So right after that, we get Zachary Blake's scouting report from England, and we get this guy, Taylor Bradshaw. Looks really good. 17 years old. Could be a cam or a winger. Adam Barton will take. Noah Austin, we will take. Jensen Hearn, we will take. And Rory Andrew, we take. We take 4 or 5 players? That was really good. Decent scouting report. No one absolutely unreal. We haven't found anyone that's been above and beyond like $1 million or above. But we have some pieces that we can develop. So first we can start with Adam Barton. He's a 55 overall left mid. He's got some pace on him. Some good shooting too. I'm going to keep him a winger, but maybe he's a striker. I didn't really think about that when I was going there. Again, with striker, it only takes him 4 weeks. So I guess I'll keep him there. Maybe he's a striker, but I make him an inverted wide midfielder for now. So if I want to again put him to striker, he can. Again, we have some players coming up the system like Theo Corbano and that. So Jensen Hearn, he's a CDM. He's got some good defending, got some decent physicals, good pace. Needs to work on his passing and dribbling. So I think we're going to work on his playmaking. Definitely got to work on that. And we pick Anchorman, just focus on dribbling and get his pace up. But he's 15. He's got some potential. Here's Taylor Bradshaw. He's a center mid. Again, we play with CDMs or cams. Definitely not a center mid to me. He has terrible defending, so he's going to be up front. So where do we put him? I'm thinking about striker, but he can't go to striker. Right mid, maybe? We're going to throw him at right mid for now. I think right mid is decent. He's got some pace on him. Next up, we have Noah Austin, who's a striker. He's got some decent physicals, not that good technicals. And here he's got some decent dribbling. I think the key here is to work on his finishing. If we can work on that, then we're going to make him great. So let's just work on his finishing. And once that gets up, he'll go up in rating. So I think last but not least, we have Rory Andrew, another striker who needs to work on his finishing. Again, he's got good physicals, not good technicals. He's got a 1-star weak. I'm going to work on that soon because that's horrible. So that's it for the scouting report from England. And we move on to our next game. It's an away game at Walsall. Again, we're playing at least every game for now, just seeing where everyone is and trying to settle in as a team here. We came off 2 unfortunate losses. One was much closer than the other one. The first one, we scored early and got dominated. The second one, we just couldn't score, but we only gave up 2 goals, and we had a lot of chances. So, as you see the 2 teams here, we are in Walsall. I'm really excited for this one. Can we get some results? Again, we're going with those home uniforms again because they got the dark reds. Maybe I could have went with black, but I'm going to stick with the originals for now, the white stripes. As we look at the lineup here for Walsall, they got Liam Roberts in keeper, Norman, Clark, Scar, and Melbourne. Holden, Bates, Kinsella the captain, Wes McDonald's, and Derek Osai and Gordon up front. They're running a 4-4-2 here. As you can see, Gordon's really good. Josh Gordon, he's been great for them at striker. As you can see, the 2 teams shaking hands there. If you look up close, we actually have an interesting change up front. As you can see, so the changes here, we have Jack DeVries playing cam. I want to give him a chance. Paxton Aronson hasn't been good for us lately. So I need something to get me some goals. I need someone to start finishing for me. Maybe let's get a change of scenery at the attacking midfielder. Maybe Jake Matt starts playing better. Maybe DeVries even gets on the score sheet. I feel like DeVries will be better because Andrew's already developed a lot. He's already at like 65 overall, 6'4". And DeVries, him and Paxton Aronson are similar in rating. So I think he's going to get more appearances at Cam than anywhere else. Because, we want to have Andrew on the pitch at almost all times to help him develop into someone great. So we are underway here at Walsall here. As we are ready for this one, here's Holden playing around to Kinsella. Kinsella to Josh Gordon. He finds Melbourne. Just playing it around here. Again, settled in. As here's Bates. Already at the strikers, the Osei here. Josh Gordon. Trying to play along, but Tolkien takes it away and finds Gianfranco Facineri. As you can see, they're pressing. And Bashar doesn't get it through. So that's ball to Simo. He ends up fouling. And in the 4th minute, they already have a free kick early, but we're going to have to get used to that press. Again, they know we're exposed early in the game. We really concede a lot early, and even though Jordan's a terrible keeper, that's an easy save even for him. As Josh Matt has it here, he's running with it. Matt looking for Santoro to get forward, and he ends up finding him. Here goes Andrew. Andrew's making a run for it. What a ball by Josh Matt. Andrew with it. He's going to find Jake Matt. And unlike Bo Davis, he makes no mistake about it. It's 1-0 for Smithies FC. An early strike. Nice counter there. What a ball from Josh Matt into Andrew Santoro, who finds Jake Matt for the easy tap in there. Well, I'd say an easy, even though we've been missing a lot. That makes it 1-0. Nice job there. But Josh Matt was really the key there. That was a great ball to Andrew there. Keeper had no shot. And it's so important that we get off to a good start here just to gain some momentum, unlike last game. And that's, I think, Jake Matt's third or second goal. It's his second goal in the EFL League 2. He has our only 2 goals in this competition. And only 3 in games we played. So that was big time there from Jake Matt. As you can see, Osei has it, and we move on. Nigel's going to play up to Josh here in the 17th minute. Josh finds Andrew Santoro. Back to Jake Matt, who has Jack DeVries. DeVries looking for Durate. Nice playing it around there. Here comes Diego Durate. Durate with a strike. And that's a nice save there. Hand out. That was a pretty solid strike there. But the keeper was onto it, unlike usually Jordan on the near post. Maybe we'll see Jordan play great later on. Again, maybe I'm just being too harsh to him. As Andrew is here to take the corner. Here it goes in, and it's cleared. DeVries has it. DeVries looking around. And he gets it the ball to Simo, who is turned over. It's Osei now with it. Here comes Walsall on the counter. Back to Kinsella. Kinsella looking out wide, and he finds Holden. Holden, he's got a runner here. It's Norman. Trying to play it up to Norman, who keeps it in. Tolkien on him. Back to Holden. Playing it up to Josh Gordon. Back to Osei. Osei to Kinsella. Back to McDonald here. They're playing a lot of players forward here. Here's Osei. Osei into Gordon. It's 1-1. Walsall even it up. It's Josh Gordon from Osei. That was a nice finish near post. And Walsall are back in it. And we are back at 1-1. Nice counterattack there. They brought lots of men forward, taking their time. This is a well-timed ball and a very nice finish near post. You see Gordon just getting the laces through, and Jordan can't get to that one. As, again, poor defense there. Smithies really unhappy about that. We have to work on our defense. It is just atrocious. As that's Josh Gordon's first goal of the year. And we move on to the 30th minute. Here's Jake Matt. Jake Matt looking around, and he has Andrew Santoro. What a pass there. Around the defender. Andrew has Jack DeVries. It's into Jack DeVries. It's Jack DeVries. It's 2-1. In his first start of the year, Jack DeVries makes a difference at attacking midfield. Look at that finish with his left foot. No chance for the keeper. That is just fantastic. And Jack DeVries puts us up 2-1. Big time there for Smithies FC. As that's his first goal of the year. Jack DeVries is going to be big for us off the bench. He's a high overall. He can develop a bit. He's going to kind of like be like a platoon in the starting lineup. He'll come in whenever needed. As we move on to the 44th minute, now into extra added time, here comes McDonald. McDonald running with it. Walsall trying to even it up late in the half. Quite an eventful half, really, as Kinsella has it. Kinsella, Josh Matt on him. He's going to find McDonald. McDonald, nice turn. Who's he going to find? Back to Kinsella. Nigel playing decent defense. He plays it to Holden. It's 2-2. Nice pass to Holden. Tolkien does a horrible job on defense. And that's a great finish. And we are tied at 2s. And Smithies FC has to be disappointed with conceding late in the half. Not the greatest of defending there. But this is a great ball. 1-2 from his left foot to his right foot. Jordan has no shot there. Look at this. Nice touch and an absolute great finish near post. Walsall doing a great job offensively. And what an eventful half. It's going to end 2-2. Here, as again, this is Rory Holden's first goal of the year. Walsall in this one as we are near the end of the half. We're just playing it around here, and the whistle goes. Again, that was just not the... It was a great half, really, but not the greatest near the end. As we start in the 55th minute here in the second half, here's McDonald. playing it back to Melbourne. Back to Scar. Rory Holden. Back to McDonald. McDonald, is he going to put in the box? No, he's going to play it back to Holden. Here comes Holden with the strike. Jordan with an easy save there. And that should have been better as we move on 5 minutes later. It's Osei with it. Osei finding McDonald after that was deflected from Josh Matt. Here's Gordon with it, finding Osei. Osei playing it to Rory Holden. Rory Holden's in. It's the pass. And oh my goodness, that is world class by Nigel. And another block by Gianfranco Fascineri. How did we not concede there? What a tackle by Nigel. It looked like it was a for sure goal, but absolute great tackle, great block as we move on to the 71st minute. Here's Josh Gordon. Back to Osei. Osei. Back to Kinsella. Kinsella from Gordon. Back to Osei. Back to Gordon here. Gordon with the strike. What a save by Jordan. He's keeping us in it. But the ref, he gives a penalty. How is that a penalty? Gianfranco Fascineri charged with the foul. Unbelievable scenes. And, I don't know about that. That had, no effect as we make a double sub. Nyman in for Baldacimo. It's his first ever appearance for us competitively. And Paxton Aronson's in for DeVries. Here comes the penalty from Lavery to make it 3-2. It's wide. It's a bad miss for Lavery. And it stays 2-2. We are somehow still tied here and still in it for a draw. As Jordan playing it to Nigel here. And I don't know how we kept that even. And Nigel, what are you doing? And Josh Matt has to foul him. What a poor pass. Josh is going to get a yellow card, and it's another free kick. We keep shooting ourselves in the foot. I don't know what that was for Nigel, and really Josh had to bail him out there. I thought that was possibly could have been a red, as we're looking to make another sub. I think we take Jake Matt out for Theo Corbono, as it's a free kick here. There he goes off. Corbono brings us a bit more height, as here's Rory Holden in to take the free kick. Puts it in. Gordon with the header. Easy save there for Jordan. Moving on to 83rd minute, they bring in a sub here. Osadebe in for Bates, as Fascineri has it. 6 minutes left to play before extra time. So added time. Josh Matt with the nice header to Bashar. Andrew looking for Aronson. Here goes Aronson. Aronson's free. Aronson battling up the defender. It's Paxton Aronson. And that's a terrible poor strike. He was being pressured the whole time, and he puts it wide. It was a tough angle, but frustrating for Smithies FC with the chance to win it there, but they could not convert. And it remains a 2-2 in the 86th minute. As the substitutions made here, White is going to come on for Norman. And here is goal kick, playing it up. Clark into White. White still with it. Back to McDonald. Lavery with it. We're still in the line for a draw here. Here's Holden. Holden playing it to White. Tolkien chasing him around. Back to Lavery. Lavery still with it. He plays it in. Oh, that was really close. What were our CDMs doing there? Should have been way better defensively. And that was a big chance that I put wide. That was a great job by Nigel, though, to cut off the lane. And I think even if he really puts it on target, Nigel's blocking that. As Jordan playing it up to Nigel here. 4 minutes of added time. Here's Josh Matt. Josh Matt cuts in, looks for Paxton Aronson. Aronson looking for Corbono. Corbono, nice hold-up play. Back to Paxton Aronson. Back to Corbono. Oh, look at that footwork. Corbono's going to look for Moses Nyman, but that's turned over. Here comes Melbourne. Can Walsall get one last chance? It's Osadebe. Osadebe playing along to Lavery. Can Lavery keep that in? Oh, yes, he does. Lavery doing a great job there, giving Walsall a chance. Lavery still with it, but he's going back. Will the whistle blow? Yes, it will. It finishes a 2-2 draw. We get our first point of the season finally. And that was a good effort by the boys there. An intense game back and forth. A lot to take from it. But only 1 point for us. We had a chance late to win it. They had a lot of chances too. Back and forth game. And we're going to have to win some of those games to avoid the bottom. So it's a good point. Again, it's early days, but we have to be better. But you know what? It was better than a loss. We didn't get dominated. It really ends 2-2 here, as the Walsall fans not the happiest, but I guess they'll take a draw here as we move on. Again, that was a fun game. These games have been really intense. The EFL League 2 must be really full of action. And I think Nigel had a great game. That tackle he made late and making that other guy shoot it wide, Nigel played fantastic this game. And Josh Matt with that pass to Andrew, that was fantastic. So that a lot of good signs in this one as we go to our post-match interview. Not too much of a difference, and I just said at least we didn't let the draw slip away. I did not want to go home with a loss. I want to be at least have a point on me in the first 3 games. And again, we conceded late. We lost concentration, and Jack DeVries, he was great. He's a great player, and he can play that cam position for sure. So we move on here, and as you see, Jack DeVries was, again, I said, you'll do it for me. You was just talking about the position change there. So we move on to our next game here. We play Exeter City at home here. And they're a good team. Right now they're in 5th. Of course, it's early. But this is going to be a real test for us. We're going with the alternate uniforms, the red and blue, which I really enjoyed designing. Again, it's easy to do your main colors and to do the whites. But the blue I added, I thought that was really cool. Again, we are second last. Crawley Town is last with 0 points. We have 1. There's Nigel there, just waiting on that to shake each other's hands. Goodness, what is wrong with my voice today? As we look at the Smithies FC starting lineup, we have 2 changes. 3, 4. So we have Julian Dan here in for Freshenary. Paxton Aronson's going to get the start. Cam. Bo Davis gets the start left mid. And Joe Scally's going to get a start left back. I know he's a backup right back, but I like him over Jean Croix. Yeah, it's a midweek match day, so we have to rotate the squad a bit to rest some others. Looking into the Exeter City lineup, they got Andreasen, Kapake, Stubbs, Sweeney, Page, Taylor, Nigel Atanga, Randall Williams, Joel Randall, Matt J, and Bowman at Strikel. Oh, good one, Chris. It's late at night, guys. At striker. Goodness. So, you see the 2 teams gathering there. We got a night game at Mitchell Park, our first one of the season. Many more to come here at EFL League 2. The KFC logo is our debut of our alternate uniforms, which I really like. The blue and the red, it looks really nice. As we are underway, starting off in the 4th minute, here's Bowman. On to Jay, he finds Randall here, Exeter City pushing forward. Can Nigel get to that? He turns it over, and Randall's with it. Randall goes to find... Sorry, it's Randall here, back to Bowman. Bowman with it. Randall. They're threatening now, Exeter City. Here's Page. Bowman. Bashar back to help. Bowman looking, and somehow gets through Bashar. The header by Williams! And somehow it's 1-0. How did that get through Bashar? And what a header. Nothing Jordan could do about that. And Williams makes it a 1-0 lead, and he has the backflip and everything. As Exeter City off to a great start. I can't believe that got through Bashar. And just the flying header in here. Scally did not expect it. Leon Dan was not ready. And just poor defending there. How did he not block it? Jordan has no shot, really, with that header there. And it's just disappointing for Smithies FC, and we have had issues with conceding early, and it just showed there. Randall Williams, his first goal in the league. Moving on here, we kick it off here as we move to the 16th minute here, as Exeter City have it again. Here's Jay. Jay looking around, he's finding Taylor, but that's taken away. Here's Paxton Aronson. Paxton Aronson's looking for Jake Matt. Jake Matt here. Can Jake Matt tie it up? No, he can't. Good save by the keeper there. Moving on a few minutes later, it's Joe Scally. Joe Scally's going to look for Bo Davis, and he finds him. Davis running with it. Davis cutting in. He's going to find Paxton Aronson. Paxton Aronson into Jake Matt. Oh, poor touch by Jake Matt. Oh, Jake. It just slipped, didn't it? Oh, poor touch. Moving on to the 28th minute. Here's Jordan with it. Jordan playing it to Nigel. That pass was worrying. I really did not think that was going to go that far. Josh Matt who keeps it in. Matt looking around. He finds Andrew. Nice pass from Andrew back to Josh. Josh keeping it with Smithies FC back to Bashar, who finds Aronson. Nice play around here, and Josh Matt's going to be through. Here goes Josh Matt. Is Matt going to get it in? He's going to cut in and find Paxton Aronson. It's Paxton Aronson. What a finish. It's 1-1. Hit that clean with the left foot, and he's showing us that he is the real deal, and he deserves to stay in the lineup after struggling early. Look at this strike. Now that's what I want to see out of my attacking midfielder. Look at this. Clean. No shot for the keeper near post. That was fantastic. Smithies happy about that as Smithies FC evened it up at 1-1. That was a great confidence goal. Really. Just for Paxton Aronson and the entire team that we can be in this one. And that we're not just going to bow down. We're not just a bottom team, really, as we move on here. And that would be it for the half. Really, the goal from Randall Williams and a goal from Paxton Aronson. But I'm just really happy that Paxton Aronson just showed up this game to play, really. Because I benched him last time. Because I just didn't think he had it. But he's showing us what he's about now as an attacking midfielder. And we move on here to the second half. We start in the 54th minute. Here's Nigel Atanga. Looking around, he's got Randall. Here goes Randall running with it. Josh Matt trying to catch up to him as the ref plays on. Randall plays it back to Lewis Page. Page going to play it deep to Nigel Atanga with it, who plays it in. Nice header by Julian Dan, but it still remains here with Exeter City. It's Jay into Randall Williams. It's 2 for him and 2 for Exeter City. It's 2-1. Poor clearance by Julian Dan. And Exeter City take advantage as they take the lead. An unfortunate sequence of events after we tied it up in the second half. And we had the chance to get that out. Poor positioning there by Joe Scally. He's got to be more inside there. As Julian Dan does not have Randall Williams there. And Jordan almost got to it. It deflected off his hand, but he couldn't keep it out. His reflexes just weren't that good. Or good enough, really. They're decent. They just weren't good enough there. As we move on here in the 62nd minute, we're going to make a sub. We're going to bring on John Tolkien for a ball to Decimo. I just didn't trust Moses Nyman there. He's low rated, but he does have some pace on him. Maybe I'll play him in the future. Again, we're going to try everyone out. As Bashar has it now. Finding Jake Matt. Matt looking around back to Bashar. Here's John Tolkien. Bo Davis. Bo Davis looking for Jake Matt. Back to Bo Davis. It's Bo Davis! Oh, how did he miss that? Bo Davis, unreal. Oh, that so should have been a tie goal there to tie it up. I don't know how you missed that. Bo Davis needs to work on his finishing. It's garbage. Moving on to the 69th minute here. Joe Scally with it. Scally looking around. He's going to just play it back to Tolkien. Tolkien. Back to Scally. Here's Bo Davis. Davis into Corbono. Corbono looking for Paxton Aronson. Aronson here. Plays it back. It's Jake Matt. Back to Aronson. Aronson's going to look for Theo Corbono. Corbono takes a touch to strike. Nice save by the keeper. Standing tall there. And coming up to save that. Taking away the angle. As here comes Exeter City. It's Taylor. Taylor, nice play there. He's finding Bowman. Back to Randall Williams, who has 2 goals already. They play on here. Scally deflects it, and it's out of play here in the 75th minute. Here's Stubbs. Stubbs back to Randall Williams. Williams to Taylor. Taylor's going to find Caprice. Caprice with it. He puts it in. A nice header by Julian Dan. He's forcing the corner there. I don't mind Julian Dan. He hasn't been too bad. He's definitely a great backup center back. As Taylor puts it in, and Scally clears. Here's Randall, back to Stubbs. Stubbs, back to Randall. Randall with it. Randall gets away, and what a save by Jordan on Randall. Now that is what I'm talking about, Jordan. Gets his hand out and parries it away. Look at this. That is fantastic. As it's now a corner here. Randall coming off. I believe that's for Wilmot. And here comes the cross. It's in. Cleared, but it's Nigel Atonga. It's 3-1. Exeter City are running away with this one. And that puts a dent in Smithies FC's chances of getting a result here. As away from home, Exeter City have come and played with a purpose and taken advantage of their opportunities. Nice strike. No shot for Jordan. And just no one was near that. And that makes it 3-1. Dan trying to get to that, but no shot. Nigel Atonga, what a strike. Smithies unhappy with that. Poor defending off the corner. And that would be his first goal, making it 3-1 here. As moving on, that would be really it for the game. Nothing else really went on after. We would lose this one 3-1. Again, just an unfortunate result. We just weren't at our best there, and I just feel like we're just finding ourselves. And this game, we pressed forward, we pushed forward, and it cost us at the end. We had poor defending on the set piece, and Randall Williams was just all over us. He had 2 goals that game, played absolutely fantastic. On the other end, Paxton Aronson showed me something today getting that goal. That was fantastic from him. But we just could not get a result today. And once again, our poor defending shows we have to be better as a defending team or just be an amazing offensive team, which we just aren't right now. We're getting 1 goal, 2 goals at the max. 3 goals, maybe I'm comfortable with game result for sure. That's how bad our defending is. So we move on to the post-match interview. Some of the results there, including Salford City getting a win, Scunthorpe United getting a win against Southend United. There as, again, here we are for the post-game interview. And Scully just hasn't been the greatest. And once again, I don't have many players. Just honestly, we have to trust them. So every player deserves a chance, and he's going to get that. And again, you can't win every week. We got to keep up our heads. We've been decent recently, but this was not good. And yeah, we had good moments. We had some plays where we could have maybe evened it up. And that's all I'm looking for right now. Soon, though, there's going to come a time where I'm going to want results. And hopefully we can get results soon. Again, Jonko wanted to play, but I didn't play him. And Fashionary wants to play in the next game against Southend United, which we will sim here. They are high up the table, but it's early days. And hopefully we can get a win here. Honestly, we need a win right now, desperately. 4 matches in. As DeVries gets a start at Cam, we sim this one. And we end up getting the win. Paxton Aronson and Jake Mann with the goals. He actually missed a penalty there. So maybe we change the penalty taker. Right now I trust Jake. We're going to work on that. But Paxton Aronson once again showing up, and we finally get a win. Looking here, Fashionary happy that he played. Junqua not happy that he didn't play. But I need the result right now. Looking at Taylor Bradshaw, his position change is complete. Let's see how much he goes up. So looking at it, he ends up going up 5 overall to a 58 overall. Looking at what we can work on, his shooting is really bad. So we're going to make him an inverted wide midfielder. We can work on his weak foot there too and his stamina, which we need to get up there. I want to at least get in the 70s. And that means we can call up Taylor Bradshaw. And he's the backup midfielder that we need. So we're going to call him up here. 58 overall, that's definitely good enough to get into at least our backups. So Taylor Bradshaw gets the call up. And I'm really excited about that as we move on to another game here against Newport County. They're first in the league right now. It's going to be a really hard game at home. And again, it was pretty close then, but you know what? We got a win's a win. We're going to take what we can get. We're always going to respect our opponents. Like, look where we are in the table. So no signings. Again, it's a Youth Academy career mode, so we're fine with what we got. Youth Academy and Region career mode. And again, I have to take some of the blame, but it's early days. We'll get there. I'm not worried about that right now. As we move on here, and we end up finding out that congratulations to first of all, congratulations to Andrew. Josh and Bashar. You're going to be called up to play for Team Canada. Your debuts on international duty. So we're not going to have them between September 3rd and 9th. As we move on to the game here, here's Nigel, who is our temporary captain, at least for now. until I fully decide who's going to be a full-time captain. Looking into our lineup here, we got Jordan with Josh, Nigel, Gianfranco Fascineri, John Tolkien, Bashar, Michael Blasadino, Andrew Santoro, Aronson, Durate, and Jake Matt. Again, the regulars, the main starters. For now, I'm really running with Diego Durate, as he was from Brazil. He came out as a great player. So we're just going to run with him for now. As you can see, the team shaking hands here. And this is going to be a hard one, going up against the best team right now currently in EFL League 2. Here's Newport County: Townsend, Shepard, Longe King, Matthew Dolan, Mickey DiMantros, Captain Aaron Lewis, Scott Bennett, Jess Labade, John Sheehan with Maynard and Amand at the striker. A 5-3-2, very conservative formation, like a park the bus counterattack formation. Maybe we can expose that. I really hope we can, as we are ready to get underway here at Mitchell Park. Starting in the 6th minute, Amand has it, and he's free, as Fetchinari has to get back. Amand still with it, playing around into Menard, and just like that, in the 8th minute, we concede once again. And I was just not, I accidentally paused it there. I was not happy about that, as again, just Jordan in his near post. It's like an open door. You just, it's automatically going in right now, and he needs to work on that, and we will work on that as we move on. And I was not happy about that. A few minutes in, we're already down, as Bashar has it here, as here's Diego Durate finding John Tolkien, just playing around, trying to find an equalizer. Jake Matt, it's hard to get around that 5-3-2. Durate, Baldacimo, Matt, Andrew, he's going to look for Josh Matt, trying to spread the defense out. Andrew, back to Jake Matt. Jake trying to get in there. Matt cutting in. Back to Aronson. Aronson here to Tolkien. Here it's into Paxton Aronson. Oh, wonderful. What a goal. Paxton Aronson showing what he's made of with an absolute world-class strike. And it's 1-1. Unbelievable from Paxton Aronson. As you can see, Tolkien with it. And Aronson, look at this. No chance for the keeper. Just our best goal of the season by far. Oh, that is absolutely world class from Paxton Aronson. Wow. Why did I down him again? Unbelievable. Making up for the mistakes of the past, and he's showing what he's made of. That is just fantastic. A worldie to even it up against Newport County. As we move on here in the 31st minute, here's Dolan off the corner. Playing it back here. He's got Menard. Menard, back to Sheehan. Into Amand. It's 2-1. And our defensive struggles continue, as we were just flat out exposed. Playing across. I don't know what Nigel and Gianfranco were doing. There's no need to change your positions at center back when they still have the ball in the attacking end. And we just got caught. We got caught there. I don't know what we were doing there, and Amand just makes a pay. No chance for Jordan. It's his second goal in the campaign, and it's 2-1. In the 44th minute here, here's Menard with it. Once again, Newport just pressuring us right now, and we're just falling apart defensively. Menard trying to play it in, but Nigel's going to get that out. But they still keep it in here. Here's Bennett. Can they get one here? Bennett's going to find Sheehan. Sheehan back to Menard. Menard with Matt on him. Menard's going to cut in. Playing in the box. And Jordan gets to that. That's going to be the half. And they're up 2-1 as we move on to the second half here, as Bennett gets it taken away by Baldacimo, but Bennett gets it right back. Here's Labate. Amand looking around here. Still going. Amand with the strike. And Jordan with the great save. I don't know what our defense was doing there. And Bashar here in the 57th minute plays it to Aronson. Aronson into Jake Matt. It's Jake Matt. Oh, he hits the post. Rebound Aronson. And it's saved by the keeper, and we somehow can't even it. Jake hits the post, and Aronson can't get to the rebound. Wow. Unbelievable. Hopefully that comes together. We need to be better offensively, because that was just horrible. Moving on to the 68th minute, here's Lewis with it. Lewis, Josh Matt on him. Lewis cuts in here. Can Lewis find someone? He's still holding on to it. Matt chasing for it. It's Labate. Nigel trying to get to him. Labate puts it in. Nice save by Jordan. Rebound. It's Ledley. And it's 3-1. Jordan saved the first one, but he had no chance on the second one. As there, again, not that good, really, from, I think it was Julian Dan, I believe. Again, our Baldacimo, that was poor. And here comes Amund in the 80th minute. Back to Shepard. Here's Launch King. Ledley. Back to Menard. Menard playing it along to Haynes. And Haynes is through. It's Haynes. It's 4. And this is easily over. Newport County showing how much better they are than us. As they just showed it there. We just are not good enough right now for their level. At least for now. As, again, Jordan had no shot at that. And right now, our lack of chemistry is showing. These are a bunch of new players playing at a new club. They're somewhat not going to be used to each other as we end up losing 4-1 here. Just a poor result, really. And I think we have to be better. Even though they're the best team, we really just got dominated. They're playing a 5-2-3. It was just poor. But we'll be better, guys. I'm telling you. This is just the beginning. You have to be down before you're up. Again, and really, the one up moment for us was Paxton Aronson. And that world-class strike. That was absolutely fantastic from him. And he's definitely going to be at least a stay for a bit at Cam. Maybe he's our future? That's to be determined, really. But unfortunately here, the future wasn't showing as we ended up losing here. 4-1. And just we've been started off in poor form and we need to bounce back. Again, we're playing against some hard teams, but we just have to be better. Scunthorpe United getting a win against Forest Green there and some of the results. As we head into the post-match interview, and as they say here, where was it? Yep. They're the league leaders. They're better than us, clearly, and they showed it. We had some poor moments, but they were better than us. Other than that Paxton Aronson strike, we did not get much offensively. And you can't win every week, but we have to be better. That's clear as day. We don't want to be in the bottom. And again, none of us are happy about that last goal. That was horrible. Moving on, we have some youth scouting reports quickly here from the U.S. and Canada. Dennis Cameron, we're going to hold on. Jonathan Clark, we're going to say no. Zachary Roberts looks nice. We're going to say yes to that. 73-94 potential. Michael Bishop's a no. Alex Parker's a no. Jacob Bird's a no. Only Zachary Phillips will come out of that one. I believe he's a fullback there. Moving on to Canada, here we have Blake Rogerson, who I'm going to hold on. Logan Lewis, no. Victor Wood, no. Lucas Ambrose, we'll say yes. I think we hold on him, actually. And then Nathan Wilson, that's going to be a no? No, yes. That's a yes. And Lucas Ambrose, we're going to say yes. Not the greatest of reports from Canada, but again, North America, you're not going to get the greatest of reports. And congratulations again on Baldacimo, my guy Josh, and my guy Bashar. They are going on international duty in September. Looking at Nathan Wilson, he's 56 overall. Doesn't have the greatest of potential, so he's not going to go up that much. But I guess he's good for the start of the career mode as a backup striker. But other than that, again, he's not that high of a potential guy. Maybe he'll be good for a season or two. Next up, we have Zachary Roberts, who's a nice fullback. He needs to get his pace up, but his physicals, he doesn't look that bad. Honestly, just get that pace up and get that defending up, and you'll be decent, man. He could be the future left back. You never know. After that, we have Lucas Ambrose, 46 overall, not the good. Sarah Madigan, looking more like a cam to me, or a winger. I can't really play him on defense. He's terrible there. So for now, I'm going to make him a cam, a left mid. I'm thinking about it, but I just decided to go left mid because that's more of a need. And those midfielders anyways, they could play cam if they really want to, off the bench. So guys, that's it. Thank you all for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you think of this series. This is SAG here, coming to you tonight. As I said, like, comment, and subscribe. As you see the schedule here, we play Harrogate, Wimbledon, and many others. I'm excited for next episode. Even though we had some bad results today, we will be better, I promise. As I said, thank you all for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace.